Chicago Fire loan. Christopher Cupps to Greenock Morton. Chicago Fire FC are sending one of their most promising young defenders overseas, loaning homegrown center back Christopher Cupps to Scottish Championship side Greenock Morton FC for the remainder of the 2026 season, the club announced Monday. The move gives the 18-year-old American defender an opportunity to experience a different style of professional football while competing for regular minutes in Scotland. For Chicago Fire, the loan is designed to accelerate Cup's development by putting him in a competitive first-team environment where he can gain valuable experience, handle greater responsibility, and continue his progression toward becoming an established MLS defender. Young defender gets European Opportunity Cups has already made significant progress despite being just 18 years old. The center back broke into Chicago Fire's senior team last season and has made 7 appearances for the first team, including 2 appearances during the 2026 campaign. He has also gained extensive experience with Chicago Fire FC2, competing regularly in MLS NEXT Pro and continuing his development against professional opposition. The move to Greenock Morton will now give Cupps the opportunity to take another important step in his career. Rather than remaining solely within Chicago's development structure, he will now have the chance to compete in a new footballing environment and adapt to the demands of Scottish football. Chicago C. Huge potential. Chicago Fire sporting director Greg Broughton believes Cupps has a very promising future with the club. Broughton described the loan as an important opportunity for the young defender to continue developing while facing a new challenge away from MLS. The club believes that regular competitive matches will help Cupps mature both on and off the pitch. For a young center back, consistent playing time can be particularly valuable. Defenders need experience dealing with different types of forwards, physical battles, tactical situations, and high-pressure moments, and Cupps will now have the opportunity to gain that experience in Scotland. Why Scotland could be important for Cupps moving to the Scottish Championship could provide Cupps with a completely different footballing experience. Scottish football is known for its physical nature, intensity, and demanding schedule, which could help the young defender develop the defensive side of his game. Cupps will also have to adjust to new teammates, a different coaching environment, and a different style of play. Those challenges could ultimately make him a more complete player when he returns to Chicago. The goal for the Fire will be simple: get Cupps playing meaningful first-team football on a regular basis. U.S. Youth International Cupps' potential is also reflected in his international career. The defender has represented the United States at every youth level from U-15 through U-20, making him part of the country's long-term pipeline of young defensive talent. Most recently, he played a major role for the U.S. U-20 national team at the 2026 Concacaf U-20 Championship. Cupps started 4 matches during the tournament and helped the United States reach the final. That experience gave him the opportunity to compete against some of the best young players in the region while representing his country on a major international stage. Another step toward the first team. At only 18, Cupps already has experience at multiple levels of the professional game. He has played MLS matches with Chicago's senior team, gained extensive minutes with Chicago Fire FC2, and represented the United States internationally. Now, his next challenge will come in Scotland. The loan to Greenock Morton could be an important opportunity for Cupps to turn potential into consistent first-team experience. If he can earn regular minutes and perform well, he could return to Chicago with greater confidence, stronger defensive instincts, and a better understanding of the demands of professional football. What Chicago Fire will be watching. Chicago will have a close eye on Cupps throughout the remainder of the season. The club will want to see how he handles the physical demands of Scottish football, how quickly he adapts to a new tactical system, and whether he can establish himself as a dependable first-team defender. Most importantly, Chicago want Cupps to play. At his age, regular competitive football could be more valuable than simply remaining with the MLS squad without receiving consistent minutes. The experience could ultimately help prepare him for a much larger role with the Fire in the future. Let us know your opinion on this transfer in the comments below.